Welcome to the amazing world of Maple. I'm your host, Jiminy Crickets. This is my partner, Hueigi Johnson. We're here today to
discuss the world of Maple and bring it to you inside your home audiences.
Today we're showing a match between the BJs, which consists of Big Bad Bob and Joseph.
A great contender team, might I add.
The best. Against the one and only Darth Sethward.
Now, one could say that Darth Sethward lacks many skills in the area of Maple, but that'll be shown later. Really, what we're going to get into is just the clips and really how it is played. And this match, Jiminy, as you know, is best of 5 rules. Games are to 21, but also it is winner's serve. You can only score on your own serve.
But you do not have to wait for your opponent to be ready to serve. You can catch them off guard.
Excellent point, Jiminy. Excellent point. It really keeps the game fast-moving and exciting for all involved, including the spectators, the hosts, of course,
the co-host, partner, co-anchor.
Let's not get too crazy with the terminologies, and also the players that are involved in the match. I'm really excited for this type of match, and, let's get to the action.
And here they come now, with their song, You're the Best Around. And here they are. In first comes Big Bad Bob, followed by Joseph.
Now, as always, they come in with supreme confidence, knowing that they are the number 1 seed. But as they enter, we're going to go through some strengths and some weaknesses of these teams so you get to better know them.
First is Big Bad Bob. One of his biggest strengths is power.
Another one of his strengths is that he has strengths, which I know it seems a little odd and also, repetitive, but trust me, you'll see.
He also does have a wicked trick serve. Always catches his opponent off guard.
Love seeing him. Also, his divine recovery ability. And this includes diving, saving plays, just really any type of spectacular amazingness that you don't expect out of a normal human being.
It's also really good at FIFA 16 Pro Clubs.
Scores a lot of goals. Some weaknesses. Obviously, some major ones. Bullets are a clear weakness of this guy. He gets shot not very well.
No, he's also very weak against sharks and wolf spiders. Does not like nature.
And also another weakness that we just found out recently is Canadian Hunter Whiskey. Bad experience, did not... It's a weakness, trust me. To move on.
Take a quick break from the actual live feed. Darth Sethward's entrance is a bit graphic for the audience at home.
Now, as we get into it, we'll get into some strengths and weaknesses of the other competitors in this. First, we'll go with Big Bad Bob's teammate, Joseph. Some of his strengths: he has a very consistent serve, gets it on the table at a whopping 99% rate. Very high in the Maple world.
He never double faults.
Never seen it once. Another strength he contains is he is actually Asian.
Very Asian.
Wise team picking by Big Bad Bob to get an Asian on your team when playing anything ping pong related, really.
Any kind of racket sports, you want to go Asian.
And that brings us into our next thing. Asian things is another strength of his because he's Asian.
He does Asian things very well. Things such as kung fu, shurikens, ninja stars, katanas. Asian things.
Fishing. Also, of course, he's also really good at Mario Kart. The kid literally stays inside all day when he's not playing Maple and just practices non-stop. His favorite character, Pinkle Peach, is actually known as a dirty whore. All right,
he never loses though. Always comes first. Always gets the gold.
We'll see a further video of such things. Some of the weaknesses for Joseph, though. On the other hand, he has a widescreen vision. Now, yes, that helps. You can see obviously very far left to right, but up to down. When a spike comes and the ball is traveling, he loses it, has to re-find it.
When a set goes up in the air, he has a hard time following it. One of the downsides of being Asian.
Thank you, Jiminy Crickets. But also, he sees in binary. Because he is Asian, he sees in binary. For you at home that don't know, that's basically like the Matrix. Zeros and ones is all he sees. He doesn't actually see shapes like normal people do.
No, he just sees scrolling zeros and ones.
He's also weaknesses, he's very short. Now that also goes in with the Asian thing, but this is one of the very few weaknesses that the Asian persuasion has on ping pong.
There are pros and cons of being this amount of Asian.
And also language barriers. I don't know if he knows any English. Never spoke to the guy, have you?
I've heard him say his own name.
He has mastered his own name. Has he gone beyond that? I don't know. Maybe sign language? We'll find out. He's sarcastic and he's very semi-douchey.
I have heard that.
You know, like, how do they know he's sarcastic and douchey? Because language barrier. But trust me, some guys you can just see the douchiness in the face.
It's the non-verbal language that goes on here.
Yeah.
He just, you know, it causes chaos between him and his partner.
Douche. Another weakness is Jaeger. Now it's a combination of things. When he goes and he pre-games with Jaeger, then he hits the bar and ends up drinking double whiskey sours. Not good.
No, it puts him right to sleep.
I've actually seen him he was walking home one night, literally was falling asleep in the streets. May or may not have him, is allegedly, of course.
Oh yeah. He does make pretty dope beats on the table, outside tables, when drinking though.
Yes. Very true. Now to go into darkness, or other words known as Sethward. Some of his strength is he does possess a very fast serve, probably the fastest one on the whole circuit.
Yes, hopefully this doesn't bring trouble for the BJs. Another asset he does bring to the table are his abs.
Excellent abs. Probably the best on the tour also. Does this guy do crunches, sit-ups? Does he run a lot? I don't know what he does.
I don't know what he does, but it's very distracting.
Definitely does not eat any carbs. That's definite. Another thing is, he has nice long hair. Now, it kind of weighs him down, might get in his eyes, but it looks beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It just looks beautiful.
Oh, it's mesmerizing.
Another thing is, he has dual paddle abilities. Now you're like, what's that? This is doubles ping pong, one paddle each. Sethward actually uses two paddles, one in each hand, where he can then set himself up. Which then leads us into the next spot. He is an avid cheater.
Oh, very good cheater.
He cheats a lot in many different aspects, but one of the most is keeping score, which means he's one of the most horrible guys to play on the tour. You've got to keep an eye on this guy.
We need to try and get an official scorekeeper, because if Sethward is keeping score, no one actually knows the real score.
Hence why we even have a job here. Another thing is, his spiking is pretty good due to his longness. In spiking in Maple, the only rule is your foot has to be behind the back part of the table, so you can go as far as you can and even reach beyond the net. So, height matters. I would hate to play a guy 7 feet tall. You know what I'm saying, Jiminy?
I do.
And
That's why it's such a downside to be Joseph right now.
It is. Another thing is, Seth is actually a master or a wizard. I'm not sure of the terminology, but he does study voodoo.
I think the term is a witch.
A witch. He is absolutely a witch doctor. Is that what that would make it? And then, you know, that's just what he is, because the facts we just showed you on the last screen. Some of Sethward's weaknesses, of course, is Big Bad Bob. The very skilled, #1 in the world, greatest of all time Maple player, is his weakness.
Yeah, I've never seen Darth Sethward lose a match until he is met up with Big Bad Bob. Cannot seem to beat him.
Skills unparalleled. Also, another weakness of Darth Sethward, or Darkness, is his teamwork abilities. That's why recently he's taken on doubles as a single. How does that even make sense? How is that allowed? Probably because...
I don't know. He's so bad at teamwork, actually, that he actually has a hard time serving or setting to himself.
God damn.
He'll set himself and just completely miss the ball.
And other weaknesses, now this... In the world of Maple, this next weakness doesn't really hold too much water, but he's really bad at repelling, alright?
One of the worst.
Enter clip.
Op 4 eliminated all friendlies.
Seems like he completely forgot about gravity at this point.
Literally just looked like he walked right off the roof.
I think that's exactly what he did.
Did not even hit the A button. Now with all this said, I'm pretty sure we're ready to get back to the action. I believe the match has already started. We talked a little too long. We'll pick it up as we come back.
Yes, here actually are the eye contact between the two opponents.
Ooh.
BJs, you suck again. Whoosh! You boys ready to lose your soul?
Okay, and here we are to the action.
Rough start to the game for the BJs. Big Bad Bob eyeing up the serve. Oh, good serve. Return to the net. Seth on the serve. Sets himself. Messes up.
Here goes the bad teamwork. Can't even set himself.
The excellent trick serve. Oh, look at the teamwork here. Seth drills it home like a true cheater.
Overshoots it. Try to get us with the quick serve.
Fantastic return. Big Bad Bob. Great set, great spike, great celebration also.
Sethward with those great abs.
Yep.
Setting himself.
Smashing it home. He's on a little run here, it looks like.
Setting himself pretty well.
But at some point, his teamwork will start to falter.
Oh, with the trick serves again. Oh, great set.
Soft spike.
And the serve.
Got him! Caught him napping on the retreat.
You never wait for your opponent to get ready.
Seth with the trick serve. He's clearly won back his service point.
Ooh,
Off the railing. Hard fought points here.
Oh, and a smash for the win.
Such power.
And here we see the spike again for the game winner. This is the end of game 1.
We pick up midway through game 2. It's 12-6 Darkness, 13-6. On quite a run to start the game. They have regained serve. They're down 6-17, but the old trick serve double ball move.
Got him good. The
Now,
nice set and spike.
a couple of easy serves, sets, and spikes to get them back into it.
There they go.
Clearly they faltered.
They're fighting for the ball. Here's Joe with his consistent serve.
No, that's a big way to finish a point right there. Backspin return, backspin spike. Again. Oh, into the net. It's not the finishing touch there that we're used to seeing with him.
That's a bad return by Joseph. And another one by Bob.
Seth speed serves his strength, kicking in full gear. The BJs have regained service and now resetting up the spike, regain a hold, and score some points.
Back-to-back spikes.
They need 9 straight points to tie this up.
How about them dance moves, though?
Dance moves are phenomenal. They're going to need some really consistent serving from Joseph and some top-notch spiking from Big Bad Bob to get back into this. Another good service point. The set spike. They're on a run here, it looks like.
They're coming back.
That looks like an ace. That looks like a nice ace. That is definitely helping get back into it.
Did you see that?
Yes, Jiminy Crickets, that was clearly the Rolling Rock moment of the match.
You make the match.
And we'll make it a moment. That's a good Rolling Rock, and that's a good moment.
And how is Seth going to respond to that double ace?
Another great service point by Joseph for the team. Really just take the team on his shoulders right now. Great set. Joseph's running wild right now. It's Joseph Mania.
19 serving 20. Joseph with the consistent serve. Oh,
Another ace.
20-20.
Serving out of his mind, really out of his league. Another set.
It was at this moment where Seth realized he fucked
Oh
up.
my god. Fantastic. Fantastic. Joseph is MVP performing on this tournament right now, on the biggest stage. Oh, and the lights set over, and that's game. Game 2 to the BJs.
And remember, HJ, it is win by 2. Ooh, the sportsmanship from Sethward.
Didn't really expect anything less from Sethward, but it definitely probably hurt Big Bad Bob's feelings. He's all about sportsmanship. He's doing with the trick serve.
This is the
return.
start of game 3.
Ooh, good way to start the match.
BJ starting off strong.
And they're really strong finishers. To start strong, they're good. The behind the back serve, set.
Ooh.
The set.
Oh,
Ooh,
this-
poor set. Big Bad Bob's letting his team down. Joseph is still carrying the team at this point. Seth with a fantastic finish.
Tried to body it, but just couldn't get it.
Sometimes you're just not big enough, especially when you're Asian. Seth, we're on a little bit of a run here.
Seth has those quick serves.
The backhand topspin return, a strength of Big Bad Bob that we forgot to mention. One of the best backhands in the game.
That teamwork serving.
Looks like it may have been a fault on that one.
It was. Oh.
And once again, miscommunication. That's what it comes down to.
That's where the language barriers come into play.
Yep, the teamwork is so good that they both go for it to set the other up. Just brilliant and beautiful. Big Bad Bob's gonna need a nice serve. Oh my god, the dive save.
The divine save.
The swing. Oh my god.
He completely missed it. That's where that vision comes into play, the widescreen vision.
Someone checked that hole for a racket. It looks like Big Bad Bob just got aced. Seth, great start to this third game. He's going to need this game to get back into this. He's 2 sets behind.
If Sethward loses this game, it's match.
Oh, fantastic spike by Darkness once again. He's going full evil on these guys. BJ's look a little puzzled, a little confused. Can they dig down? Nice backhand serve. Oh, the little you ain't talking to me type walk.
The set.
Good play, good play.
Good point by the BJs.
They're going to need some points to get back in this. Seth is playing fantastic this third game, and another mess up by Big Bad Bob.
Oh, looked like he was going for the back corner
More
at that
mistake.
point.
Oh, disappointment in Big Bad Bob's eyes. You can see it.
I thought Joseph was supposed to be the juicy one.
And Joe is he's feeling the pressure. His teammate is letting him know you cannot be playing like this, especially since you carried us last game.
Looks like Big Bad Bob is messing with with Joseph. Couldn't get that return in.
He's trying to be a good team leader possibly and get the best out of him. Who knows? But Seth is definitely taking advantage. 17 and 10.
He just told the BJs to suck it.
Celebrating, spiking like a madman. 10-18, huge run, game 3. But once again, the double spike. Spiked it, hits off the back wall, comes back into play, hits on the table. It is still alive in Maple. Spikes it again.
That is a momentum changer for the BJs.
Big Bad Bob gonna shake off, swinging the racket a little too hard once in a while. Another great spike. Missed the ball, swung a little too hard on that.
Like a snake in the wild, he strikes.
What
a
finish.
finish.
Jinx. The behind the back pass to the set. Joseph with a strong finish.
That's a good set by Big Bad Bob.
Thank you.
Ooh, there's a long set, but Seth couldn't recover.
Right into the net. Joseph once again serving them back into the game.
And as we see again, he coils up. The eye contact, waits for the ball to reach its peak on the way down and blasts it home.
Again, a deadly finish.
It's the teamwork really that comes into play. The serves, the spikes, the sets.
This is match point for the BJs.
Long, just long. Great game.
That wraps it up for today's event with only 3 games out of the 5.
Now the BJs came in and it was a heartfelt win. Darkness had the lead in both games 2 and games 3, nearly winning the games. The BJs, led by Big Bad Bob, and the supreme consistent serving of Joseph, were able to get back in this, get back to work, get back to the basics of Maple, and get that comeback.
At one point, they were down 21-8, I believe.
Yes.
Come back with an amazing run to win the game.
Now Joseph would, nice easy serve. Seth would return it with heat. He was bringing some heat tonight. Joseph would set up for Big Bad Bob, and Big Bad Bob is the best finisher, in my opinion, in the whole Maple circuit.
Well, that's one of his strengths. Is power.
Yes.
And strength.
And that could be due to the sheer muscle dexterity that he has, or the wooden paddle side on his forehand.
He's also very long, so he's got a very long wind-up to increase the power.
He is very long. Also, these matches showed us a few things, like some of the rules, some great commentary,
Yes, and we'll be back August 20th at 5 p.m. for the Maple Summer Open. All teams are welcome.
All teams are welcome. I heard a few teams that may be entering.
Some surprise teams.
There's a team of possibly John Hull and Andy Smith. Now these guys, they haven't been on the track in a while, but these guys can run. Trust me, I've seen some running.
I personally have not seen them play it yet.
Another possibility, which I highly doubt, is a feller named Cody McCann. He, you know, he doesn't have much in terms of strength, serving, spiking, setting, you know, but once in a while he does get lucky. He gets lucky. He may even be a possible teammate of Sethward.
Darth Sethward does not do good with teams.
No.
But we
he
will see
doesn't.
how this plays out.
Thank you for watching our broadcast. I am Hueigi Johnson, and this is my main host, who I follow behind, Jiminy Crickets.
And we will see you August 20th.
Good night, good fight.
That's good. Were we supposed to just stare into the camera?